Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the opening night of the 12th Annual Israel Film Center Festival. Yes. I'm Joanna Samuels. I'm very proud to be the CEO of Marlene Meyerson JCC Manhattan, and I am delighted that we have such a full house tonight. We're so excited to present a week of outstanding Israeli film, and we are particularly thrilled to be here as we stand almost 8 months after the tragic events of October 7th. In the months leading up to this, we debated whether it was even right to have something that we would call a festival, because we felt so very far from being festive. We decided that there is no better way to address the bewildering reality in which we're living than by presenting films and making sure Israeli voices are heard. We stand firm in our commitment that nothing should silence art and that nothing should silence the voice of Israeli artists. These films give us a deep look into the humanity of people in Israel, and they remind us of the nuanced life that exists beyond the headlines and the social media posts. The artists whose films make up this festival can help change the narrative that is controlled by so many other people who have no interest in nuance. We need to fight to keep creative storytelling alive, storytelling that holds nuance and complexity and sensitivity and humanity. And we have to make sure that the narrative of the Israeli people is heard. And I am so proud that the JCC is making this happen. And in particular, I am so grateful to Yitzi Zablocki, our director of film, for making this happen. And he will now say a few words.
Thank you, Joanna. And I first and foremost want to thank the entire leadership here of the JCC for making this happen and providing the stage here. I especially want to give a huge thanks to the woman who really is the soul behind all this and has created all of this, Miss Carole Zabar, the namesake of our Carole Zabar Center of Film here at the JCC. But sorry, Carole, somebody's stealing the spotlight from you tonight, because we are honored to have here on his 96th birthday, Mr. Saul Zabar, 96. Almost got a picture of that. Thank you all. We'll be quick here. This is the punctual Israeli Film Festival. I'll say that despite Israel this year producing great films, this has been a year where we saw a low in terms of its presentation in international film festivals, and that makes this festival all the more important this year. So, yes, please bring your friends, but more importantly, bring your non-friends. Bring those who would never go to an Israeli film. See the pictures beyond everything else that they might hear. I'm proud to say that through our efforts this year to support Israeli cinema, we've raised close to $500,000 through different means to help produce Israeli films so these stories can continue to be told. And I want to give a big thank you to Jonathan Margolis and Alice Gottesman, who's here with us tonight, for their support in making this happen. I'm going to give a few more shout-outs for some supporters here. Francois Simon is here with us, who supported our other Israel Film Festival, which couldn't run in November, and we're glad to bring some of those films here this week. And Judy and Nick Bunzel, who have supported our other Israel Film Festival this week. This is your home, too. I couldn't do this without, this is a team effort. This is an amazing team that I have. This entire festival, all the credit actually goes to the amazing film team that's been doing all the work. Juliette Kleitz, our production manager. Caroline Calandro, our program producer. Ryan Botita, our program associate, who checked you in there. This is our full-time, year-long staff. It's a part of the Carole Zabar Center for Film. And Sarah Rosen is both our guest coordinator, our partnership outreach coordinator, and I think she did our press too. So we couldn't do anything without these amazing people. Our marketing and design people here at the JCC, Ellen, are you here? Ellen was here before. A big thank you to her. And of course to our AV team for helping make this all run. I want to give a special thank you to all the filmmakers who were a little quick to join this year. They all kind of were like, yes, we'll come. We have filmmakers here for absolutely every film. And I have to say, this is the most important part of what we do. At this time where I feel there's a lack of civil conversation, civil dialogue, it has been extremely difficult to have conversations about Israel, and we're really proud to be able to do this here and to have a community that sometimes, usually, can elevate our conversation and behave in these conversations and ask amazing questions. So thank you for being a part. Thank you. We're also happy this year to host the actress and writer of Israel's Academy selection for this past year, Sheva Brachot, 7 Blessings. We screened it here during our, when we had that space. It was supposed to be part of Other Israel, and then we had a space for it, so we did a little run of that film. Raymond Amsalem, who's one of Israel's fabulous stars. Yes, applaud Raymond. She's with us this week. Sheva Brachot is sold out, but Raymond will also be joining us Sunday afternoon for the Other Israel opening night select, The Future, which she stars in. So please spread the word about that and join us. Many of our films are selling out, but some of these gems still need a push. So we need your help to get there. Please join us for more films this week, not just for opening night. And now we're at tonight's film. See how quickly that went? And I'm going to keep it especially short because I want to leave as much time as possible for conversation after the film, because this is a film that requires a conversation. This is the international premiere of Gidi Dar's Legend of Destruction. We last had Gidi here with his film Ushpizin. Who here saw Ushpizin? Anybody remember Ushpizin? Beautiful film, and it happens to be groundbreaking. Everything we're seeing right now, you know, if you think about Shtisel, everything we're seeing within the ultra-Orthodox world of filmmaking started with Ushpizin. It was the first film to do it right, not from an outsider perspective, but from an insider perspective. Tonight's film is equally groundbreaking in many ways. Cinematically, I don't think there's ever been a film made this way. I don't know, Gidi, you'll tell us later. He uses paintings to tell the story. This isn't everybody saying, it's an animated film. I'm like, no, it's not animated. I don't know, Gidi, why you did this to yourself that you have to explain each time. That this is not an animated film. It's made with beautiful works of art to capture the story, another story that has never been told before. And not only is this story so compelling, it's actually extremely relevant and talks about the internal conflicts and the lessons of the danger of division, which is not only something that exists right now in Israel, but exists right now in the United States as well, and probably elsewhere in the world, but who knows. So this is a film to really put on your thinking caps and to join us in the conversation. Please silence your cell phones throughout the film. I'm also going to say pay attention to the soundtrack of this film. It's also extremely unique, and hopefully we plan to show this film again, to bring it back. So tell your friends about this film and to join us for more screenings. Please enjoy the film, and we'll see you right afterwards for the Q&A. Thank you.